I'm not. Can you like turn it a little bit?
It look like we already live.
Really?
Yeah, we live now.
Oh man.
You ready to be live?
I guess so.
You ready to be live? You ready for the first live?
I guess so.
Yeah, all
but
right.
like, can you turn it? Okay.
No, it looks like it's official now. Yeah, say live down there. We're recording as well. Okay. This is officially our first live stream.
Our first live stream.
Yep, officially our first
We're evenly yoked
live stream for Robert
TV.
And Kyra, and we are evenly yoked.
Y'all know that's how we do. We be like, he be saying my name.
All right, don't mind my poster back there. I'm sorry, that's got a cuss word in it. But,
yeah, you can't have a cuss word. Okay, what we doing?
All right, first things first.
Yes.
We'd like you to comment, like, and subscribe to what we got going on. I'm sure after you hear some of the stuff that you're about to hear, you're gonna have a lot of comments as far as that's concerned.
I'm feeling some kind of way because I don't know all the way.
I know my wife is gonna have a few comments.
Oh Lord.
But another thing, first things first, is parental advisory notice. Let you know right now, there's gonna be a lot of cussing from these particular people that we're talking about today. So today we're going to be checking out an interview that Andrew Tate did with a podcast called Your Mom's House.
Okay.
And then they also talk about Kevin Samuels and stuff like that as well.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, and I want you to just give your honest take on what you see.
Always.
I know you always do, but we wanted to do something we thought was a little cool for our first live stream.
Yeah, our first live. Yay.
Yeah, so that's our
first of many.
Yeah, first of many for sure. Now, let's see if we can go over here and check this out.
Your Mom's House podcast with Andrew Tate.
Yeah, and the full a link for the full video is in the description, so you guys can check that out at your leisure. But right now we're going to start with this clip, and I think they're going to start talking about this. This might be the one for Kevin Samuels here, but let's check this out.
I love this guy's stuff. It is his. Here's the thing that I love about him. He cuts out all bullshit. Yeah. He is completely direct. I think we pulled some of my favorite interactions with him, with women.
Winter is coming. No more hot girl summer. No more twerking. Once you're over 35 or 40 years old, what do you have? You got bad knees, bunions, type 1 diabetes.
Oh, this is him. I like when he actually does the interactions with a woman who's like trying to get advice.
But he made a really important point. And you know what's so attractive about younger women? Because a lot of these dudes talk about fertility and looks and stuff. I don't actually think it's that. I think that in the modern world, in the days of old, right, you'd meet a woman, you get married, you'd be together, whatever. In the modern world, if I meet a girl who's 33 and single, I know the amount of dick that's been through her before me is just simply unattractive. I don't care how nice you are, but you're 33 years old. How many men have thought, if I get a 19-year-old girl, I might be her second or third man, right? Yeah. I'm going to be dude number fucking 29, and all the trauma and heartbreak and bullshit they put you through, you're going to try and bring to my door? Yeah. Like, well, my last man cheated, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, why is that my problem? So, if you pick up older women, you have to accept they've been on the carousel longer. They've had more fucking rides, more spins. Yeah. I don't want that shit.
So you'd like 1920?
I want the younger she is, the younger and the more beautiful she is, the less men she slept with. Another reason I like beautiful women is not for the objective beauty. I say this all the time. If I see a truly beautiful girl, I'm not.
What was that?
He likes the younger girls because he can take advantage of them a little bit more.
You just told me you like them because they're young and they don't got as many bodies on them.
And how old is he?
They don't got as many miles on them.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's at least our age.
So he's been around the merry-go-round and the...
Yeah, but we all know it's different for men and women.
But I don't like that.
We all know that.
Yeah,
we all know that. But, at any time you want me to stop it so you can say something, you just let me know.
No, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
Well, like, wow, she's beautiful. I'm like, you know what? She has so much choice. That cunt is so... Sorry. Yeah. That woman is so picky. Can't use that word.
Oh, right. It's like the caviar of women, right?
Yeah,
like
she's so picky.
Yeah.
That she's going to be very, very selective with who she slept with.
And you like that.
Well, I like that she had less men. Yeah, the most beautiful women on average have slept with less men than an average chick. Because average chicks are insecure. Right? So when I see a beautiful young woman, I know that she has a very low body count. And also, but the truth is, women's mentality is absolutely connected to sex. If a woman sleeps with a bunch of men, it's harder to penetrate her mind and make her fall in love with you.
It is unattractive too.
And it's
So what do you think about that? Do you think that's true?
Yeah, I do think so. I think in a sense, women that have a higher body count, like you said, usually insecure. And I mean, we all have insecurities, but there's probably a deep insecurity. And then for two, is she don't really believe in the love, or it's hard to make her, like he said, what do you say, fall in love or do the,
the whole pair bonding thing people talk
yeah,
about.
yeah. She just, I mean, yeah. And then a lot of times, I don't know if it's still this way, but back in the day, it would be, oh, we were trying to compare. Oh, if you can have this many, I can have this many too. Or even now, what's the little rappers? I don't know. I get it.
All of them. All the girl rappers.
They'd be like, who is it? Meg Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj or one of them trying to say that girls can.
Yeah, the Glorrillas, the Nicki Minaj,
Yeah,
the Cardi B's, the Meg Thee Stallions, the City Girls.
Yeah, they said, girls can sleep with just as many as guys, and hoe is a good thing now. No, hoe's not a good thing.
It's freeing. It's liberating.
No, hoe's not a good thing.
It's liberating. It's liberating to pass all that candy out, right?
And just like we say, we should have a femininity, an energy, and a part of that energy is how you carry yourself. And like you said, he might not be totally right for saying, oh, well, she done had this many guys. Because, I mean, she's not just supposed to stop her life. But, in a sense, that feminine energy, you shouldn't just be letting anybody and everybody get inside of you. That's your, that's your essence. That's your essence. And you don't want to, I don't know. People look at it differently nowadays, but.
I agree with you. And I actually... while I don't think the stigma is the same for dudes, I don't think that dudes should have a whole gang of women either.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Honestly, you probably should get enough to have some experience, but that's about it. That's about it. I don't think you should be. I don't think.
So you think both should have some experience before they?
No, I don't actually. No.
So you think only the man should have experience?
I think in a perfect world. In a perfect world, you get together when you're young, and then neither one of you got no experience, so you grow. So don't either one of you know what's good or bad.
Right, and you grow together.
But I think that in a lot of situations, when women go out there and get all those miles on them, it seemed to make them crazy. The more miles they got, the more bodies they got. It's like they got so much installation from so many men, and it's pretty much the nature of the woman to be receptive to whatever she's taking in from any man. That's pretty much the nature of it. The penetration, the falling up under good leadership. That's feminine nature. Yeah,
but I think too, sometimes we in society, we like to make it one-sided, and we do have to realize too, like I think April Mason, or I think somebody was saying, is that men have to understand too that they don't have the feminine essence, but when they have so many body counts, there's things that come on them too.
I agree.
As well, and makes them a little crazy, because you can tell when a guy has had multiple body counts and he's just going. I don't care. That's not. It's not okay. And it's not usually a guy that's like that, and it's just like, freely, he's either been hurt before by this girl he was really in love with, and she broke his heart, or either he probably has real serious mommy issues, and
describe what you believe a mommy issue would be.
Okay, so he's probably been his mom has made him to believe or feel that let's see, how do we say this, that sort of like left him, sort of left him, didn't give him.
Okay, so you would say like an abandonment.
Yeah, an abandonment
issue would be like a mommy issue.
Yeah, an abandonment issue, and then he comes to these girls looking for that warmth, that that mommy, and then when it ain't really, but then in a split second, he's like, nah, I can't really hold on to that. I gotta go. I gotta hit it real quick, get that little feel, and I gotta get out.
So are you saying that commitment issues come from their mother?
I think sometimes it can. I think it can.
So why?
I think we don't realize how often and how important the roles of the opposite parent or opposite sex of the parent is for that opposite child. Like, I try to make sure, and I tell my boys, I got 3 boys, is that I know that I am a direct reflection of the woman that you may go seek. And so that's why I have to hold myself to a line and not only tell you the things, but I have to show you when I interact with your daddy. I have to show you when I interact with other men or how I carry myself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like they say, it is very true. Like, we both can say our parents, or when we look at us, we both have characteristics that are from our parents. Like, you have characteristics of my dad that...
Oh, yes, are you talking about...
Yeah. Like, okay.
I got where you're going.
So, like, for me, it's my dad. I'm a girl, so you do go and get somebody that's like your daddy. You go and get somebody that's like your mama. I have characteristics that are like your mom. Like, even now today, like me, I see a lot of me and my mother-in-law, like, yeah, we similar in some ways. So yeah, I do. I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's fair. I don't think I can find too many disagreements with that.
You trying to just disagree with me?
No, why would I do that? If I got a disagreement, I'm gonna lean into it. But so let's move on to the second clip of they're still talking about Kevin Samuels or something else he had said. I guess he was arguing with some lady on this one or something like that.
Oh my!
But I know how much you love those Kevin Samuels clips from back in the day.
We'll have to dig deep into that.
Okay, but let's take a look into what he says on here. Again, parental advisory is definitely suggested on all parts of this video today.
Yeah, so can you see our channel?
Yeah, you can see our channel on there.
Okay.
Yeah, all of that's in the all of that should be right up under where you comment, like, and subscribe at.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Alright. Let's keep it up here.
Michael, you get your big fat ass on something. I don't deal with you big sassy ass bras.
Peak masculine life is just to have a bunch of women that you barely know, and that's stupid. That's fucking ridiculous, right? Every man, if you want to have a good life,
that's a good point he was making, because he's kind of talking more about what we were just
saying. If a man is out there and he's sleeping with a bunch of chicks, I don't think it hurts him mentally.
I don't know. We don't know.
I do.
Maybe it does.
I know.
Well, look at you. I mean,
ask me.
You're right.
Ask me.
You're perfect.
Does fucking all those bitches hurt you mentally?
I don't want to ask.
Ask.
Look at yourself in the mirror.
Deep in my eyes.
Deep in your own eyes.
I know the answer.
You ask yourself.
I know the answer.
Deep into my own eyes. Wait, can I point out? This is called Tramp Talk.
Yeah.
The show behind him is Tramp Talk, which is fucking brilliant.
Andrew, has it hurt you to sleep with all these women?
Oh God, don't make him answer it. What do you think his fucking answer's gonna be, Tom?
I think there's 2 ways to look at this.
This is why I like this guy so much. The bravado on this guy is just crazy.
Yeah, he totally passed by the question.
No, he's about to answer right now.
Sorry. The men who are out here only trying to have sex with women and have no emotional connection, they're weirdos. A lot of this red pill, how to get girls stuff, a lot of them are like that as well. They're like, the peak masculine life is just to have a bunch of women that you barely know, and that's stupid. That's fucking ridiculous, right? Every man, if you want to have a good life, you need to have a good relationship with a good woman. When you get sick, it's your woman who's going to care, not your boys, right? But you can love her and she can love you with all her heart. You can love each other. You can be prepared to take a bullet for her.
Yeah.
And still fuck other bitches.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We gotta do what we gotta do. So I've got the women who I really care about and I love, but I've also got the other women who's just like...
Okay, but what about... But we have children and stuff.
So what do you think about what he said right there?
He's delusional.
You think so?
And but he, like you say, he's just footloose and free,
I think there's an essence of what he's saying that's true.
Later on, because
our ability to detach,
and I was gonna say is
different from women's ability to detach. Like when I'm at work and stuff like that, like I'm not I'm not like pining to get back to the kids right away.
Right.
I'm able to detach and not think about it. So I have no experience with messing with other women or nothing like that, but I do have experience with as far as like what are attachment issues and stuff like that. And I wouldn't even call it an issue. It's just how we're built. Men just don't have the same type of attachment to the people that they love. And it's different. It's not.
You have a different kind of attachment.
It's not that we don't have it. It's just different.
It's different, right? It's different. And like I think Pastor PD, he always be saying, he says, men have emotions. Men have feelings.
Absolutely.
Men can be moody. Y'all do the same things we do, just in different ways. And I think. You have to truly take inventory of your emotional state, and a lot of people don't. So that's why we think, I don't have a problem with it. Okay.
Well, I think that, again, going back to what we were just saying as far as men's ability to detach in certain situations, I think as far as that's concerned, the essence of what he's saying is it's very true.
Yeah, but think about it. There's a lot of girls that can detach and just randomly do it. Yeah, they'll catch feelings for a little while, but they'll put themselves in a state to where they're just like. So
hold on, before you go on, do you think women can detach like that from men that they care about, or can you just detach like that from people who you already deem as invaluable?
Probably men that you deem invaluable, because for women,
so that's what makes it different.
Well, yeah, okay. So for women,
because
we
you
have to
do that to your child.
We have to already put ourselves in the mind frame that this is just a one night thing. This ain't nothing, and then we're moving on and da 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 da. Or we usually have to have a motive behind it. My motive is I want to take yours before you take mine,
right?
Or those kind of things.
So
but
that's
with
what
men,
I'm saying. You're kind of proving the point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get it, but my thing is that women can detach too,
right?
And so can men, just in different ways.
But that's what I'm saying about how it's different. Is that just like when I go to work, this doesn't mean that I don't love you and my children because I'm not thinking about y'all the whole time I'm there.
Right. It's just.
But it's different when, like for instance, like when you have a baby and you go back to work and stuff like that, you pining for the baby.
Yes,
you pining to hurry up and get back to the baby.
Yeah, like remember.
I don't pine for the baby.
True, you don't.
At work.
But remember what we were just watching.
I will say that I do. I don't. Not while I'm at work. I don't be pining and missing the baby or nothing like that. But I do. I do think about missing key points of their life and stuff like that. But not while I'm at work. While I'm at work, it's just work.
Right, but remember on Traditional Marriage. On AO, shout out to him. The man, he said, I think it's totally crazy how some women say they don't want to, or they say they want to work, because he's like, be honest, me as a man,
I don't want to work like that.
I don't want to work out the house either.
Exactly.
But this is what society has created on us.
I feel that, and we say that, but that we have like we're men are kind of purpose driven. So like the longer you at the house, if you don't create an identity for yourself, as the quote unquote stay at home dad or whatever, and you're gonna have issues with being at home. I can almost guarantee.
And like I see that with you. You have to have an idea. You have to have a thing of I gotta go to the office and do these YouTube channels.
Exactly.
Do the YouTube videos. I gotta go out and to the car and do this or that. You're good with.
Gotta have office hours.
We can work We can work from home. We can work together. All that kind of stuff. But you got to be structured time, whereas I'm going to do this for work, even if it's only like an hour or two or whatever. But because I think Myron Golden said that, he said I'm a chill million, where he chills. That's a millionaire, because he said you get me to work one good day.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Let's see if we can get to the point where I was actually trying to show you.
Yes, because this live is going a little long, y'all. We sorry.
No, it's not. Live's supposed to be like an hour.
We're not gonna, as they say in the church, we're not gonna tarry your patience that long. But
let's see if we get to.
Can we move on? Is there another clip?
Dad Pippin!
Yeah, here you go.
Cobra, I can't. I have a heart attack.
I'm 5'3".
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my show.
but why she gotta give you all her stats?
I don't deal with you big sassy ass bras.
I love it. Give him what she give you.
You think you can get out here and be like Danny's big ass? Go knock yourself out. But I would be remiss to try to tell you, as an image consultant and as a person and a professional, that you can be 5'3" and weigh so much that you don't even want to tell somebody how much you weigh. You think you'll get a man to marry you.
Yes,
a high value man. So you go ahead and go on back over and get your 2-piece.
And let me clear this point up a lot, because when people talk about Kevin Samuels so regularly, they keep saying, why do you keep telling women they can't have no man and stuff like that? His message is not for everyone. Again, I got to bring that up again. It's not for everyone. He's talking to these women who seem to think that you can just be any old kind of way and still get the exact results you want. At the end of the day, it don't matter how many kids you got. It don't matter how much you weigh. It don't matter if you look like Quasimodo. There is somebody man
for everybody
out here. No, not somebody for everybody. But there is some man that's gonna be willing to put up with some woman, even if she look like Quasimodo, just so you can get some regular box. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it many times. But most men who run around here looking like Quasimodo, and you get up to be 400, 500 pounds, and you don't take care of yourself, etc. Like those men them men don't be having no girlfriends and no in-home woman. They don't get that.
No offense.
I work with a ton of them. They don't got
interesting
nobody.
looking brothers that they got a girl.
Yeah, you're gonna be interesting, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have something like a good job or something. You're not about to be looking like no doggone Quasimodo and then have we got a doggone woman at the house and you let yourself go and all of that. Most of the time, that's not how it happened. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that we're talking about the difference between the micro and the macro. Yes, you can find somebody to fit any circumstance that you're speaking of. Right. But at the end of the day, it's going to be more ugly dudes out here who ain't got nobody than it is ugly women. And maybe it won't be because there's more women than men. But you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, we see. Let's finish what Kevin was talking about real quick.
So 3-piece or whatever you got coming from, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes.
Wait, the best is the dismissive, like the mouse when he's like, "So you go ahead, don't look away."
No, but he's right. But doesn't that say a lot about the world we now live in, where when you tell some women the truth, they're flabbergasted?
Absolutely.
Like how are you flabbergasted by the fact that a man with options doesn't want you?
Can I tell you something though, Tate? That I thought for sure that people would hate fat mom.
But before she says that, that's true what he just said. You shouldn't be flabbergasted or you shouldn't be like calling into people's shows delusional like Kevin Samuels was saying. Too afraid to even tell you what you weigh and then expect to have some NFL player or some whatever you deem as your dream in the cloud guy. Because on the other foot, nobody believes you believe you get what you work for, you get what you negotiate, except for when you're talking about these particular women that call into these shows and who believe that you're supposed to just get whatever you want, no matter what.
Yeah, they can be delusional. Everybody can be delusional, or they, it could be insecurities because they could just be thinking, oh, well, if I tell my weight and you're just gonna automatically judge me off of what you might see versus really getting to know me.
I think the world has a tendency of checking men for acting like that, though.
For acting like what?
For acting like you're supposed to get Beyonce if you're 400 pounds.
How? How do we do that?
Like for instance, are there any like love at every size movements and stuff like that for dudes?
Now it's boys and girls.
No, it's not.
All this, you don't see all these stuff on TLC.
No, it's not.
Like we were just watching.
Where's all the people that's afraid? Where's the male equivalent to being afraid to call Lizzo fat? Like, people are afraid to say that she looks unhealthy.
Yeah,
Where's the
well,
man?
no, there
Where's
are
the
some
man?
people that's,
Where's
that
the man
says
we're
that.
afraid to call fat?
I mean, there gotta be some. There's some.
But where?
I mean, I'm not really into TV like that. But,
No, I'm just talking about anywhere. I can't think of nobody who we afraid to call fat. That's a man.
Think about it, but there are, but like, nobody sits around telling Bishop T.D. Jakes that he has a big gut. I haven't heard it. I mean, he's been working on his weight and everything, but nobody says that.
Kyra.
Guys walk around.
I don't know what's going on with our battery.
Guys can walk around being big, and everything, as long as they got money or they got something like that, they can do that. But we have multiple TV shows, videos that from a young age, little girls are shown, and we see that, if I'm not this size, this weight,
right.
that
but
we
then
should
they have
body
the body
shame.
Positivity movements and all of that.
That just came about.
Guys have been around.
That just came about. Like,
where Lizzo can go to the Lakers game
I'm not talking about
Lizzo,
Lizzo.
and then we all okay with it.
I'm not talking about Lizzo, because there's a way you should carry yourself. But what I'm saying is that it's just become where we're saying, hey, little girls, you come in different shapes, different sizes. Love yourself, care for yourself, and that does including taking care of yourself and realizing that, yes, I need to lose some weight so I can be healthy. Yeah, but we've had to deal with fat shaming and body image things forever, because think about these music videos. You would rarely ever see a big girl. So then all the little girls that look different, we're saying, I'm never going to be able to do that because I'm just so big. I'm not the ideal size or shape. So, no, we see it a whole lot. And I can sort of see what Lizzo tried to do, but I don't agree with how she did it.
What part of where she
I think she's trying to tell
all them kids?
Yeah, I don't agree with all that, but I mean, hey, think about it, Beyonce. She's a different size. Her booty be all out.
It don't be out at the Lakers game when she's there.
Well, not at the Lakers game.
She don't be
but when
twerking
she's
with her
dancing
with bootyless
and
chaps
stuff like
on
that.
At the Lakers game. She don't do that.
But was she in the entertainment?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she was just sitting courtside and decided to come in like that.
Oh, well.
Right?
Some people take it too far.
Okay.
But, to each his own. People wear whatever they want to.
Got our battery issue solved, but let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into this, see if there's anything else to get here before I go to the next part.
Models. Okay? I fucking abhor fat models. I don't want to see somebody that looks worse than me modeling the clothes I'm aspiring to be this person, right? You know what I'm saying? I asked this guy, we both know him. I go, do you like fat models? He goes, yeah, I love women.
Slave mine. Fucking lie. You know what it is? Let me tell you something about the world, because I haven't told you enough yet. I know you think that this is supposed to go.
I love the slave mind thing. I'm gonna start saying that all the time.
Some men like big, voluptuous women.
Yeah, that's true.
Going for 2 hours.
We're in the black community, so
and that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. But that's wrong. We should like them big, but we shouldn't like us unhealthy.
I don't think you should like nobody big, because unfortunately it's not healthy no matter how you do it. No matter what people are saying, even if you have like a thyroid issue or something like that, you're unhealthy to get the thyroid issue. You shouldn't have that.
Right.
These are things you shouldn't even have to begin with. And this is coming from a man who's a very big man. Right. Okay? When I say these types of things, it's coming from a man who's a large
and a woman.
I'm unhealthy.
Yeah, we're working on
I'm in a position where I shouldn't be in, health-wise. And there is no such thing as a healthy fat person.
No.
Now, you can be healthier than other people. You can be healthier than some skinny people who don't take care of themselves either, and who apparently don't have a thyroid issue. But there's no such thing as being healthy and fat.
Healthy fat.
Healthy and obese, I should say, because everybody should have fat on them.
Healthy fat.
But here you go.
Some people say this.
We just got fucking warmed up. We just got started. Sorry, production staff, I'm not done. Let me tell you something about the world. When you're not prepared to fight, if you're not prepared to fight to defend an idea, and this is actually something you can extrapolate to how the whole world works, right? Yeah. When you find men who are physically capable or with high testosterone levels, we're allowed to have ideas which are abstract, because if someone disagrees with us, we're prepared to defend them. If you're a little bitch, What you do is you go through life and you say things that are completely socially acceptable because you don't want to ever have to defend your
But
point.
I believe this guy genuinely likes
No,
bigger
he's a
women.
punk,
Yeah.
and he saw on Twitter he's supposed to like it, so now he likes it. That's what he is. He's slave-minded
Wait.
because he's afraid to say something which he's going to have to defend.
Who was it?
I'll
I
write
can
it
see
down
that
for
though.
you.
Yeah.
Some people do that.
How
I can see how some people do that.
How so?
Some people just don't say anything at all,
Mm-hmm.
or they just agree with the majority.
They just capitulate.
Okay, yes,
Fold.
right. They do that
fold
because they're not able to defend what they believe or what they think. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm coming for you. I'm going to pull up outside you and I'm done with that German fuck.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Pussy. Pussy.
Asnama.
P-U-S-S-Y.
Asnama pussy. He's not pussy.
I know what he's saying. I know what Andrew means.
No, but you can like a thick girl, whatever. I'm not saying that. We're talking about these women who are models who are just clearly unattractive.
I agree.
And
Delusion.
delusion.
You know what the other one that's
What makes
fucking
me
bullshit?
crazy.
This one really bothers me. Is when somebody, sometimes it's a famous person, sometimes it's just a regular person, is overweight, loses a bunch of weight, right? And then people go, you know what though? You're beautiful.
That's bullshit.
And both you're beautiful now, but you were also beautiful then.
Well, you think there's
You
something
were
to that
beautiful
too?
then. Well, this is the thing. You are always beautiful, but you're unhealthy.
Okay.
So I can get it. I just think sometimes we gotta, because beauty is not just on the outside. Somebody can be big and beautiful and be caring about themselves and working on it.
I think what we need to understand
You
is
know,
that
we got to change our words.
that we all understand that when you're slimmer or when you're in better shape, you're attractive to more people. Now, you don't think so?
I didn't want a little skinny woman.
But everyone. So, for instance, you don't think that Lizzo would be attractive to more men if she weren't portly? No, you think the same amount of men will like her
No,
today
probably
as they
not.
would. So that's what I'm saying. We all know this.
Yeah.
We all know that if I was diced up, if I had my Morris Chestnut abs in, if I had some Lance Gross abs in, we all know that I would be attractive to more women at that point than you would be when you're an extremely large
let me ask
man,
this.
right?
When does it become where we talk about, is it just about the outer appearance and not the inner appearance? And I think maybe that's what Lizzo was going for, or she was going for.
We all know that attraction starts from the outside, Kyra. We all know
does.
that. I'm gonna be real
But
with you,
you
baby.
got-
I didn't
no, but it's
like your mind before I liked your
I
body.
know,
girl.
I
I didn't
know.
like
For
your
men-
mind
But
before I
for
liked
women,
your
but for
smile
women, it's a little different.
or the
For
back
women,
end.
it's different.
I didn't like it like that. And
For
you-
women, it's different.
Come
And you
on.
just said men. For women, it's because this is
So-
what we do as women. We look at like different features. Like my feature was the legs and my traps. I love that.
But-
that's what my feature was.
Oh, okay, but so why do you? Okay, so you like?
Or like my sister, it's teeth and eyes.
Okay, so you like me at where I'm at. So why would you like T.I. then?
Really.
If it's I'm saying if there's not if we're not attracted to somebody.
I was so
physically
young,
first.
but I don't know. I don't think it was the attraction to him. I think it was the songs, and he was that rapper type thing. Because think about it, he is totally opposite of everything that I dated or anything.
I thought you said you dated some light skinned dudes.
We're not gonna say names of people, but they were
We're not
never
gonna say
that.
no names.
They were never
But
that.
you say you dated some T.I. looking like.
He sort of looked like him, but he was negro.
Let's finish this up.
Cause that's so much. I don't look nothing like Alicia Keys.
Nah, you don't.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't have a type like that either. It's different.
And men don't always. Y'all can detach. Y'all can.
That's right.
This lady we're watching now, or some black girl, or some Asian girl, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah, to a lot of men, I guess you can.
Yeah.
And you go, wait a minute, but that's not true. Like, first of all, you lost all that weight. That's great. We should celebrate that. And now you are physically more attractive.
But don't
actually right.
Don't you
More
see that
attractive.
when the Matrix and the people in charge of it try their very best
talking
to
about the
destroy
high,
objective reality?
Yeah.
When they deliberately
Yeah.
convince you things that aren't true, when they destroy objective reality,
Yes.
your mind is now fully open for programming.
Yeah.
That is a woman because she says she's a woman.
Yeah.
That is attractive because they said this is a pandemic. I work hard. Inflation is good. Inflation is good. Give me my 5th booster injection. It's destroying your mind to the point where you're completely open to programming. That's why they purport these lies.
Yeah.
They purport the fallacy to wipe your brain of any independent thoughts so they can inject the slave programming.
It's newspeak. It's Orwellian newspeak. They're not pedophiles. They're what?
They're minor attracted person. Yeah. That, you know that's a
I
new
call,
thing?
I call them targets. That's what I call them for. I call them,
Map?
you know.
Yeah, minor attractive people. I told you about this before, where they're
What
trying
is that?
they're trying to, bring some sort of legality to people who
To
are
pedophilia? Yeah, I
to
heard about that.
pedophiles, or what they're calling them is minor attracted people.
When they're attracted to my little 10-year-old daughter.
That's right. Or your 10-year-old boy. And that's not something that they could choose because they were born with it.
No, this is crazy.
It was a born deficiency, just like being a homosexual.
Sooner
right?
or later, medical attention and mental health is going to just be wiped out. Because then people need mental help.
Well, we're going to finish looking at some more of this. I'm not going to have you go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, you know that's a new term?
That's a
for
new
real?
term.
For real.
Minor attracted
time
person.
stamp
Listen,
here.
I got bullets that need using, so
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Snaps
But
that he calls
this is the
targets.
point, right? This is the point of the world now. That every single objective reality has been destroyed
Yes.
in real time.
Yes.
There's no longer any baseline of
nothing.
humanity. Nothing makes sense
Nothing.
anymore.
Men are women. Women are dogs. Dogs are men.
I'm a panda. It's just like, and they're just injecting the slave programming all day long. All these.
That's true. All they want you to do is be a slave. That's all they want you to do. They want you
Your
to go
actions and your thoughts.
to college, go to high school, come out, you graduate to prison, or you graduate to the workforce. You work for the next. If you go to jail, then you're working for 20 to 30 years for some dumb stuff you did. If you go to your job, you're working for 20 to 30 years.
So you can retire at 65 and then get some money to
So you
just
can retire
barely make sure.
and then go try to do something that you've been wanting to do for the last 20, 30 years.
Yeah,
Instead of doing it from the beginning and falling victim to this.
Slaves out here. And then I'm walking to buy a coffee and the slave's like, wear your mask. I'm like, listen. I get upset by these things. That was like maybe
Me too. I'm fired up.
That was like 2 years ago.
I know.
I'm going back to that coffee shop. My next Tate speech, next time I'm in Germany, I'm going back to the same one. And that bitch better hope to God he ain't working. So I'm going to walk in maskless. Now, I'm going to go back to Spain and find Pedro. And this pussy, whatever his name is, give me his name as well. I'm doing a world tour. I've had enough. I need to do something.
Look at this.
I know. Send me
So
to
much for that
Mars.
question. I use the term minor attracted person or MAP in the title and throughout the book for multiple reasons. First of all, because I think it's important to use terminology for groups that members of that group want others to use for them. And MAP advocacy groups like Before You Act have advocated for
The
use of the
slave
term MAP.
programming, they're trying to put it in my
They
brain.
advocated for it primarily because it's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile.
This is haram.
So
Haram!
he's a pedophile.
So before we get to this take, I want you to speak on what you think about that.
So he's a pedophile, and he wants it to be
And
okay.
Whoa. Minor attracted person.
No, bull crap.
Right?
I can't. That's not
Right?
acceptable.
Yeah.
So he's a pedophile, and he wants it to be acceptable for him to
like young people.
To like younger people, take their innocence, and put them in situations with him that they probably don't even know or understand.
That's right, him or her.
No.
Yep.
No, and this is what my problem is. Everybody wants to be a group of something. Everybody, look, just you, the government, look, no, I don't know what to say, Lord Jesus. It's just, this is what I say, like, right is right, wrong is wrong, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's a problem. I don't think that there's anything positive about trying to. Jesus, I don't even know how to bring it to words, honestly, because I don't care what you tell me when you come through my door. My son's up under the age of 16 ain't giving no consent to do nothing with you. man or woman.
Under the age of 16, you going real
Well,
low.
I think honestly, I could have gave some consent at 16 when I was 16. I could have gave some consent.
Oh, well, you mean like that? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could have.
Yeah,
honestly.
but see, though.
I don't know about how y'all girls' mind work, but I could have said,
right,
show me some of that.
Yeah.
Some of
But
that
this
patch.
is the thing. We have to understand that younger minds are still younger minds
I agree with that.
and think as younger minds.
I agree with that.
And even though you're 16,
Mm-hmm.
when you're probably 30-something years old,
Mhm.
your mind is more elevated than my 16-year-old.
That's right.
And that's a problem because you're taking advantage of the younger mind.
I agree with that.
And that's the problem.
I agree with that.
But you want me to condone your wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to condone your unstable, mentally ill mind
Mm-hmm.
and make it a societal norm.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need mental help, and we love you enough to say, let's get you some mental help,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to feel like it's okay. Yes, to each its own,
Mm-hmm.
but to each his own. People need different kinds of mental help. He needs mental help.
I would have to agree with you, woman. I have to agree. Let's go on and see what Andrew had to say. See if he had anything else worth saying, then we can wrap it up.
Send her to Saudi. Let her repeat this shit. Haram. We need the will of God. We need Allah.
That was a dude
Listen, I'm
talking.
ready for the asteroid. I've had enough. No, I am so ready. There's 72 virgins awaiting me. Just bring it on. This is all done. I've had enough. The slave programming, they're trying to put it in my mind. It hurts me. They're trying to inject it. And I have to rebel against the slave. Everywhere I look, I can't even watch. I know you guys are on Netflix. I can't even watch that shit. If I see one more
It's on
110-pound woman
All
beat
this
the
stuff.
shit out of
I
50
know,
big
you're
dudes,
right.
I'm gonna lose my fucking
What are you
mind.
talking? What show
Like
is that?
Every
Hear
show!
what he
Wait,
said?
There was some
100%.
show, CSI or some crap, and there's some Israeli Krav Maga girl in it, and she's like, I'm from Israel, so, hey ya! I'm like, bitch, I would rebel against the slave. Everywhere I look, I can't even watch. I know you guys are on Netflix. I can't even
Netflix
watch
and
that
these
shit.
girls should.
If I see one more 110-pound woman beat the shit out of 50 big dudes, I'm gonna lose
No,
my
you be saying that. No,
Every
look,
show!
no, it's not. Look.
CSI or some crap, and
We
there's
are trained. We have techniques too. You have my son say, "Oh, our son be like, Mommy, do you think a girl could beat him up or that?" That's not okay.
Hey, a girl
Yes,
might be able to
we
beat up
can-
some guys.
We have to
I'll
be
say
able
that,
to take
yes.
care of ourselves. Right, exactly. We
Girl
can.
might be able to beat up some guys, but like.
Well,
I
you
wanna
gonna
post
watch it
this-
on 355 tonight.
Hey, well, I like I like watching all
Ain't
that
the name of the movie
stuff because they're all entertaining. It doesn't matter if.
Queen Latifah does her thing though.
Yeah, like the Equalizer,
The
Queen
Equalizer.
Latifah. It's entertaining
Queen.
whether it's believable or not. But sometimes when you're watching movies and different stuff, you have to suspend belief for a moment.
Well,
'Cause you're
it's
watching
called
movie.
a movie
That's
to
right.
what?
You're watching a movie.
To
You're
move
watching
you.
it. Oh, okay. I never heard that before, but that's.
Yes, that's
Yeah, we're
what
gonna
a
dive
movie-
into that a little bit later.
Yeah, it's supposed to
But
be.
like, I don't believe that the Black Panther, drink a heart-shaped herb and can run extra fast and get bulletproof and all of that.
Now I give
I
you
have to
herbs.
suspend belief
really?
for that.
But think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
when you give me an herb, I don't feel like I'm bulletproof.
But when your body is optimal, and I'm sorry, we gotta take this one.
And that's the
When
soup.
your body's optimal
Mm-hmm.
and you fast or you get certain herbs. Remember, we saw our son perform differently.
Yeah,
On a fast.
Yes, but not bulletproof because you ate a fruit or a vegetable.
He wasn't bulletproof ever.
Who?
The Black Panther.
He got a bulletproof suit, and he can
A
run.
bulletproof suit.
and he
It's
can-
different.
and he
Anybody
run-
can do that
but he can
now.
run faster, and he can hit harder, and all of that.
I don't know about that. We have to ask our sons. I don't know
I'm not- okay,
if those
wha-
are all of his
Whatever.
techniques.
Okay, whatever. When you watch the X-Men and you see Storm on there, can't nobody control the storms like that, I guess, unless you got a heart machine, but we ain't going down that road either. Okay? So let's finish hearing what he got to say so we can wrap this up real
Lord.
quick.
Let's see.
Israeli Krav Maga girl in it.
Don't wanna
And she's
do
like,
this
I'm
to
from
me, it's
Israel, so hey ya. I'm like, bitch, I would fuck you up so fast.
And that's
You ain't
that's true. How many? Okay. Let's just be real.
Okay.
Be real. You're trained to the gills, right?
Okay.
And we go knock on 300 doors.
Right.
If I go knock on 300 doors, how many girls you think can whoop me? Even if they all trained. I'm not trained.
There might be some that can help you.
Yeah, there might be one
Because
or two.
you have to be
Period.
smart. Because they have to know, yes, no, don't get close. They have to know, hey, the points. You can.
But I'm like 1,000 times stronger than you. Like, you gotta really put some thought into whooping on me.
See, this is the thing. You men,
Yeah.
y'all just feel like, all your strength is just
No, but
more
I think.
out
But
than
what
the
I really,
strength.
what I really think is that a lot of women underestimate
the strength of a man.
the strength of a man and how much.
I don't think we do.
No, I'm serious. You do because you've never had to deal with it.
We don't underestimate it, but we've had to, unfortunately, because some women have been abused and hurt by men.
Yeah, and those women ain't the ones saying that silly stuff.
Well, they are the ones that are saying, I have to make sure I'm protecting myself against if it's anything like that. That's why daddy's like, hey, my dad he's a girl dad, had to make sure that his girls knew how to do certain things on their car, knew how to handle themselves.
You can do certain things,
but I'm just saying, I have to know how to protect myself to a certain way.
It don't matter how much you train, you're not going to be able to whoop most men.
Yeah, not most, but a lot.
The muscular advantage is too high. It's too much.
Okay.
It's too much. It's just like when I was watching that Michelle A documentary and what she would talk about, how she would talk about Suge. You think if she was trained in Krav Maga and all this stuff, that she about to be whooping on Suge Knight? No. She's like your size.
But the training is just not physical.
Kyrie, it don't matter. Woo.
You know, so when your mental is, and the things you learn, you're trying to tell me, because think about this. A lot of times in, the certain, when they be hitting the bricks and all that stuff, it's not about their strength.
No, it's not.
It's about the energy and how they put it at the right place.
But that don't matter. And I'll tell you how it don't matter, because any training you go get, if they telling you that you're a female and you're training and you're going up against another man, they're never ever going to tell you to head up with them. Never.
To stay and fight.
No, they're never going to tell you to head up on them. They're going to tell you to find a way to be cunning, to move around, to get a force multiplier, to get a knife.
But that doesn't mean you don't win.
I didn't say you couldn't win. I said you're not going to be able to.
So are you trying to tell me even enough? With Jennifer Lopez?
Oh,
it's not
my. Okay.
Like, I got movies going through my head. Like,
all right, woman, let's finish this up.
Jennifer,
you ain't ready for me. Put me in the show. Let me be the bad guy. I'll show you who you are. You ain't ready. You've been on the fucking first plane.
He's a world champion kickboxer, by the way.
He is?
Yes, he is.
Back to tell me he was busted on. Bullshit.
Can I tell you my dream?
Bullshit lies.
I wish every motherfucker that took down my fucking TikToks, every piece of shit that reports me to TikTok, that Cobra Tate shows up at your fucking house.
Find him.
Okay, that's pretty much it for what we had to discuss on this particular topic.
Okay.
Hey guys, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Any closing thoughts on our very first live stream?
No, thank you guys. Growing and going with us. More to come.
Yeah, more upgrades, more to come.
Yeah.
Working on some intro videos.
Yes, a lot of
working on some full scale production.
Yeah.
I got one of my guys working on that.
Yeah, we're investing in us, going a few places to learn more and soak things up. So, and I think on our first live we should really give a shout out to who we just had a conference with.
Oh, Brother Richard Fain.
Yes, we should.
Yeah. We had a financial consultation with a brother by the name of Richard Fain. For anybody that stumbles across this video, we'll put that in the description as well. Brilliant financial mind. He can help you get to whatever financial situation that you want to be in. Help you plan that out.
Help you grow and everything.
And I believe his information is RF Financial Consulting. That's what we signed up through.
Yeah.
We watch his videos regularly, and we really appreciate all the advice that he gave us. We really do.
Him too. Yep. Because collaboration is the new currency. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Anything else? All right, you guys.
And then we out. Not live no more. Okay. Bye.
All right, we're closing out the live stream.
Love y'all. Bye.